Departmental learning and teaching strategies have to be in by the 1st of March. So we got a group of people together who could help to focus on the different areas into the institutional learning and teaching strategy and help you to embed those in what you want to do in your own department. We're focusing mainly, if you've got the template, on stage 2 and particularly on 2B, because that's the areas that we can really help you with. And that we hope will feed into things like the vision that you have to think about yourselves in the first part. So basically, all the contents, I think, of the ILTS and the other strategies that you've been given have this underpinning idea of engaging students in active learning. That's a sort of thread that runs through it all, that you have active roles for the students. They have to do the searching, the discovering, the discussing, the deducing, whatever it is, and Mark's going to be building on that when he talks about research-led teaching. And we know that this works. I was looking yesterday at the early research into active learning. It began in the 80s, and it's just continued. And recently an article was published in Nature about the impact of getting students doing active learning. They had a control group. They couldn't believe how effective the active approaches were: problem-based learning, inquiry-based learning, and, as I said, research-based learning. So very small changes can make a difference if you're getting the students to talk to each other, for instance. But all these strategies, I think, promote this active approach. You can see that we're not the first who have thought about it. Sophocles said that you have to learn by doing things. And also feedback on how you're doing it helps you to learn, because you can see where you can develop. So this is just a very simple example of activity. Activity can go from something terribly basic, like getting students to talk to each other, to them running complex projects. But this is the idea, which I think Pete had, a little bit of competition between students talking to each other. That's enough to start off with, but it's the focus on active student learning, as I said, that underlies the policies. And when you're assessing active learning, you assess student activity. You don't get them to sit and be assessed sitting in an exam room. You get them to do something, a poster exhibition, web pages. You need criteria, obviously, for that. But this is the sort of thing that you can get into your strategies, that students will be assessed in diverse ways, and that they will be active as they are assessed. And we can obviously help you with implementing all that.